Hey Royals, this is Mademoiselle Mosley again, and I hope everybody is doing fine tonight. Caught myself again. Royal Rough Riders. I like that better. Because, like I always say, it's been a rough ride for a lot of us to get to where we're at or even generate enough energy to get it going. So, let me get going. I am the proof of the living word, and so can you be the proof of the living word. And I'm talking about the living word of God. Now, I don't know how much they've done certain things to the Bible and all these different things that they've changed and rearranged, but once you get the word in you, you'll have the proof that you need, what abides in you. Because it's going to ignite something in you. And that's the only way I'm living today. And when I say living, I'm not just talking about living like breathing and walking and talking, and that is a blessing as well. But I'm talking about just living this life, because there's so many of us that are not living this life. We're not living. It's like we're the walking dead. We have not accomplished or walked in or came into or even thought about the purpose and the reason that we're here. We're just following the leaders, doing whatever it is that we feel that we want to do, becoming a part of whatever we want to becoming a part of. And that's a freedom of choice. You can choose it. But like I said, that's the only way I'm living, because the word spoke to my flesh and all the dead things fell off. When I read the word for myself and I realized that things that have happened to me was to detain me from getting what God gave me. And as I read the word, like the instruction manual that you read on a product you buy, if you follow those instructions, you will be able to build what it is that they say build, and it looks like it says it's supposed to look. If you have screws and stuff left over, you didn't do something right. So, anyway, like I said earlier, it spoke to my flesh and all the dead things fell off. They didn't all fall off at once. Some people's do. Some people, they just get into the Spirit of the Lord and all those things fall off. See, because we're so connected, or try to be so connected to people, till we don't realize that we have a purpose within ourselves outside of the people that we're connected to. Let me continue. If it wasn't for the word of God, and if I depended on the word of man, I would probably be at my end. If you're depending or waiting on somebody to validate you, to point you in the right direction, to give you the desired protection, to love on you like they're supposed to love on you, you might be waiting. So it's something in you that has to ignite the fire in you. And the word of God gives you a different point of view of you. Because we've all been through something or another. So if I waited on people, man, family, friends, to speak a word in me, I'd be at my end. I wouldn't be where I am today if I was waiting on somebody to say what I needed them to say. And I need you to know that you have a purpose outside of everybody even tells you anything about you. It's something in you that they don't know anything about, because it's in you. Let me get a little deeper. So the word moves me from out of the word of God removed me out of expecting anything from anybody. I used to expect, and not unreasonably, but expect the people that I love to love me back. Love me while you can. Because once I close that door, and it's not a forced closed door, you are actually closing the door on yourself. Love me while you can. Because when I move on to understand what it is that I am supposed to do further from where I'm at now, I can't turn back. I've come too far to turn back, and I am no longer that person whom you knew. With the Word of God, you're constantly growing. You're constantly growing. It's just so amazing just to see within myself how I've grown and all the trials and tribulations that I've been through, and God has brought me through and gave me a greater understanding while He allowed me to go through. So like I said earlier, the word moves me from out of expecting anything from anybody. It's like you think about kinship, you think about friendship, and you think about the relationships that you're intimate with people with on another level, the exchanging of energy. And when you don't get that energy back, the reciprocation, and keep it generated and keep it going, you eventually become very, very drained. And you become, if you continue to give out like that, you might think that you're going insane because you're not getting any energy back. That's just like driving a car with little gas and and you get on E and the car stops and you expecting it to keep going, and you are requesting something out of the vehicle that it cannot do because it does not have the fuel in it to provide you with what it needs to continue on the journey to get you to. Because I'm drained. You didn't fill me up. You didn't put anything in me, but you're expecting all of these things out of me, and you expected me to function properly on empty. Well, that's not how it works. So I hope this helped you all, and know that you are living proof of the truth. Read your word. I hope you desire to do, and it will work everything out from within you. And I hope that helped you guys. Like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, get it before it gets you. I'm out.